your roof. It's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
The Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill alongside Eric Kane. I'm Austin Price from here in Nashville. Tennessee 49-13 winners over Virginia. It was close for just a minute, but only because Tennessee offensively took a second to get going, but once they took off, it was never close.
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee marched down the field, scored on the opening possession. You said, okay, it's going to be that type of day. And then it didn't score again until back-to-back possessions to end the first half. 2 touchdowns in the span of about 4 minutes. But during that time period, the defense, man, playing elite. And again, Virginia's offense is not great. Tennessee will see many much better offenses as the year goes on. But the defense allowed the offense to catch its breath and kind of get going. And from there, it was off to the races.
Yeah, James Pierce with 2 first-quarter sacks. If Tennessee can get that kind of production out of Pierce and Josephs and some of those younger defenders, those guys that were freshmen a year ago that are now sophomores, watch out defensively.
Yeah, I mean, the best part about that was as well, and I made plenty of notes on this in the game thread, 4 sacks, I believe, Tennessee ended up in this game. 2 from Barron, 2 from Pierce, all 4 on third downs. Just huge, the big moments. Pin your ears back, go get after the quarterback, coming up with big type plays, getting home in big situations, and you're right. If you get that type of stuff from a young guy where the sky's the limit for him, Tennessee's defense could be in good shape.
Defensively, they just made plays. They rallied to the football. They were disruptive. Virginia struggled to get anything going. Deep into the third quarter, I think they had like 65 yards of total offense before they kind of had that one drive where they kind of ran it down Tennessee's throat against Tennessee's 2s and 3s. But I mean, just a really impressive performance by a defense that was much maligned a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the defensive backs were coming downhill, making some plays. I thought Keenan Peely in the first half was all over the place. You and I talked about it a couple times throughout the first and the second quarter. Aaron Beasley came up and made some plays. They played a lot of players. We expected them to do that. They rotated early on. Again, no, this is Virginia, but before the game was out of hand, when it was 7-0 Tennessee, you saw Brandon Turnage playing star. You saw Warren Burrell playing cornerback. You saw Andre Turrentine playing a little safety. So that was good to see. It was. Played a lot of players. They got after it, and it was a great defensive performance.
Offensively, Joe, efficient, 70% completion percentage. Missed on a couple of deep balls, and one not by his fault. Ramel Keaton dropped one. But I thought efficient. Did have 2 touchdowns passing, 1 to Jacob Warren to start the fourth quarter. But let's talk about the Tennessee running game. Jalen Wright, almost 10 yards a carry on 12 carries. Really, really impressive performance. Jabari Small was really solid. Dylan Sampson, those steals today, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. At one point in time, he had 5 total touches, 3 touchdowns. I don't know how many total touches he ended the day with, but super efficient. Swing pass, getting on the board first, coming in there after Jalen Wright just rushed all the way down the field. Averaged nearly 10 yards a touch, did Jalen Wright. I mean, he's everything we heard about the offseason, everything we saw and heard in fall camp. I mean, he put it out there on the field today, so that was great to see. And Jabari Small, I mean, 67 yards, 13 carries. He averaged nearly 6 yards a tote. So Tennessee's run game, a good day overall. And quickly, just because you mentioned it, that Keaton drop, first play of Tennessee's third possession, I think if he didn't drop that, that could have changed kind of the momentum and kind of the look at Tennessee in the first half.
Complete coverage up at Volquest.com. We'll have complete reaction. If you want to hear from Coach Josh Heupel, any of 6 different players that spoke, all that is at Volquest.com. He's Eric Kane. I'm Austin Price for the Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill.